Hello my materialistic minions, today I am coming to you with this flashlight. This is the Deseeker DS10. Now, this is going to be my full first impressions. Opening up this box, it claims that it's 1,380 lumens. Wow, we'll see, okay? Now, first of all, it's kind of a little sealed right there, so we're gonna go ahead and pop that open and then drop my knife onto there. Oh, I just love when knives stick in the ground. Open it up, and you can see first impressions. They have a nice little soft thing here, but you don't care about that. You care about what's it. Ooh, and a nice little clip right there. And then the clip is obviously gonna go on the nice flashlight. So, wow, that is solid. Wow, that is. Hey, you could punch someone with this. Wow. Okay, and then there's and it doesn't care about that. And then aha, a false bottom. So it within here is lastly should be the cable, because I specifically got this because it has magnetic charging abilities. Oh, extra little O-rings there, and then of course a little lanyard. We're gonna keep the lanyard off for now. But really, I am just intrigued about, oh, look, it's magnetizing to this little guy already. Wow, that's a pretty strong magnet, actually. Fantastic. And so what I like to do is actually set up my gear in such a place. So behind this curtain right here is a charging station, and I keep my stuff pretty much always charged, whether it's camera batteries, drone, or in this case, I could have my battery there pretty much the entire time. And so it's guaranteed to be topped off, and all I have to do if I need it in the event of an emergency is pull that off and off I go. How cool is that? Now, I don't actually know if this Deseeker right here has any charge in it, so we'll see. Let's go ahead and open it up, and right there. And right there. Nope, clearly it does not. Oh, that's because probably, my guess is that it has a little tag in there because they don't want to, you know, send this thing. Yeah, I was right. So there's that little guy right there. Of course, they don't want to send a flashlight where it might get bumped in shipment and all of a sudden turn on. Because these things, if in fact it is as bright as it claims to be, it can get pretty hot. You don't want to get a flashlight bumped and turning on and then all of a sudden pretty hot inside a box, and then it catches on fire in the mail carrier's bag. But anyway, wow, that escalated quickly, didn't it? Okay, now let's see if there's any charge on this thing. So there's this button up here and button back here. I go, wow, oh, very nice, and that, and that. And that. Okay, excellent. So it appears on, off, doesn't change any of the functionality when you click the back right here. However, when it's on, let's see what this button does up here, shall we? Oh, no, it's dim. Oh, interesting. Okay, so for low light use, and then we're gonna click this one more time up here, a little brighter, and then brightest right there. And then, whoa, never mind, that's even brightest. Okay, excellent, cool. So you can actually cycle through these things. It looks to be 1, 2, 3, I just did 4, 3 different cycles. How interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and test it side by side with my existing way too big flashlight, which they claim that this XML T6 on Amazon is 2,000 lumens. I don't know about that, but we're gonna go compare them in the dark side by side and see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are gonna go ahead and turn on, first of all, my XML T6. I am in the darkest part of my house, the laundry room. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, you get to see the filth of my laundry room. And then on the left right here is the actual Deseeker flashlight. So we're gonna go ahead and turn that on by hitting the back right there. And then we are going to be cranking it up. Of course, on the XML, you can actually focus the beam, which it's on the brightest right there. And then 1, 2, and then, wow, okay. Guys, I don't know if you can tell or if my camera is actually just adjusting, but on the left-hand side is the Deseeker, which apparently the XML right here on the right claims to be twice the lumens of this one. They're lying to you. Yes, I know, go figure, it's a $10 to $20 flashlight off of Amazon, but just because they have 2,000 in the name does not mean that it's 2,000 lumens. So yeah, immediately you can tell side by side the Deseeker is far, far superior. Plus, the fact that you don't have to cycle through everything on the Deseeker to actually use it. You can just turn it off and on, and that is pretty much it. And it retains the memory of the last function you used, as opposed to this flashlight right here. You have to cycle through the functions every single time you want to use it. So you go from there to there to there, and it has this infernal flash. Now, if in fact you do want to enter SOS mode on this, you don't have to worry about, in conventional flashlights, cycling through, you know, small, medium, large, or dim, medium, brightest, or whatever you want to call it. And then the very last one is the ridiculous strobe. If you really do need to access that feature on here, go ahead and turn it on like so, and you can continue to cycle through if you choose to. I would say that probably for the vast majority of you guys, you won't be needing to cycle through them. But again, if you needed the SOS, click this 2 times. So 1, 2, very, very quickly, and then there is the strobe. To access the SOS signal while it's flashing like this, go ahead and double click it twice again. And there, now it is doing the SOS signal. Also, I wanted to point out a rather interesting feature on this is, so yes, the light is on right there, is the fact that it does have a battery indicator. Do you see the very faint red flashing right there? That means it is below 30%. So originally, as I've been going around testing it, it has been in the green, so that otherwise would be green. So again, between around 30 and 100%, this thing is green, that little button. So it's kind of an indicator, aha, I am below 30%, I better go plug it in. If I were to try to be critical about this, I would say the only downside is when it's on the brightest feature, it gets a little warm. It does, so don't be too alarmed. I'm not gonna say it's too hot to touch, but there's a reason why they put a little symbol there, that little triangle that says hot. Yes, if you're running on turbo mode, they call it turbo, it's gonna heat up. This is a little powerhouse, so I would say that's kind of the only downside to this is, well, watch yourself. If it's on for a really long time, don't just stick it back in your pocket. You might actually singe something in there, okay? Highly recommended, 5 out of 5 stars. I hope that this small little demonstration, especially the side-by-side along with that other bestseller on Amazon, is helpful in determining whether or not this flashlight from Deseeker, the DS10, is right for you. I'll put a link in the description below. My name is Beau. Catch you later.